Hi everyone and welcome to week 9 spelling. So this week our learning intention is to understand the difference between much and many. At first it might seem that this is something we already know. However, it is so easy to confuse when you should use much and when you should use many in your speech. Generally, when writing these, we are better at acknowledging which ones to use when. However, in speech, it's very easy to interchange those two together. However, they shouldn't be interchangeable because they both have specific roles within the English language. So, our success criteria. Identify countable and uncountable nouns. List examples of these. Apply your understanding to a sentence and reflect on when you use many and much in your speech. Okay, so we use much and many to indicate that there is a large quantity of something. Okay, and then the two different ways in which much and many are used are these. Much is used for uncountable nouns and many is used for countable nouns. What does this mean? Uncountable noun are things that you cannot count. Okay, so time, we can't count time. We can't say 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Okay, we can't count money. We can't say 1 money, 2 money, 3 money. We can't count electricity. It's not 1 electricity, 2 electricity. So these are things that you cannot count. Okay. There are more examples of this. Water. You can't count water. So it's not 1 water. You can't count sand. We can't say 2 sands. There's also milk. We don't say 1 milk, 2 milks, 3 milks. Okay, you say 3 bottles of milk. The bottles you can count, but the milk itself you cannot. So these are examples of uncountable nouns. And with these nouns, we use much to indicate a large quantity. So I don't have much time. He doesn't need much money. Doesn't use much electricity. Now, when we think about many is a lot easier to understand because many are things that you can count. So chairs, 1 chair, 2 chairs, 3 chairs, 4 chairs. People, 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. Friends, 1 friend, 2 friends, 3 friends. Countable nouns are also more common nouns in our language. So book, glass, bottle, hanger, pen, pencil. These are all countable nouns. So they're things that you can count. Okay, so some examples are there aren't many chairs in the room. I don't have many friends. Do you think many people will go? Okay, so now that we've had a bit of a discussion around what much and many are, let's have a look if you can have a guess at, an educated guess at which one is the correct word to use in the following sentences. So, cents are there in $1? We would say, how many cents are there in $1? Okay, because, and don't get confused, money and cents are different things. Cents we can actually count 1 cent, 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, 15, 20. Okay, but money, you can't say 1 money, 2 money, 10 money, 15 money, 20 money. Okay, so kilometers are there in a mile? Can you count kilometers? Yes, you can. Blood, how blood is there in a person's body? So how many blood is there in a person's body, or how much blood. Correct. Much is correct because you cannot count blood. And E. I just realized that I've made a misconception myself. So it's not how many air do we breathe every minute. Well, that doesn't make sense, Miss Krusaska. It's obviously how much air do we breathe every minute. Okay, so I'm going to fix that up for you. And then over to the next side. These are not now questions, they're statements. So there aren't much people here, or there aren't many people here. Can we count people? If we look at our picture, we can see that people goes under many because we can't count them. Are there much Americans in your school or many Americans in your school? So here, again, Americans are people, so we would use many. I don't eat many meat. I don't eat much meat. So, which one is it? Can you count meat? 1 meat, 2 meat, 3 meat? You cannot. So you would say, I don't eat much meat because it's an uncountable noun. And do you know many songs in English? Because again, songs can be counted. All right, well, hopefully this has given you a bit of understanding on when to use much and many. For your task, you're going to answer a worksheet and practice the implementation of some of these. And then you're going to complete a spelling inquiry on one word that you came across in your inquiry research to learn more about that word. Okay, have fun.